Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Outdoor Channel. Next to me we have our brand new project truck. This is a 2026. It's a Chevy 2500 HD, so an upgrade from our last project truck, which was only a 1500. This one is an LTZ, and just like the last project, we did stay with the Trail Boss. Now, she's already a little bit dirty because we are in the dead of winter. Sorry, it is what it is, but this truck is otherwise bone stock dry. We put a couple of bed accessories in here already, just coming from the old project. It was able to fit here. But today we need to add a set of steps to this truck. It's really, really tall. I am not the tallest person out there, so we need something to help us get in and out of here. Now, in the last project truck, we did put in a really nice set of power steps from Boost Auto Parts. They were absolutely fantastic. They had the built-in turn signal, puddle light. At some point, maybe I'll give it a boost again and install a pair of those on this particular truck. But for now, we have a set of economy steps that we got from realtruck.com. Instead of always showing kind of nice, real expensive stuff, sometimes we can show the economy stuff. So we're going to go ahead and put those on here, show what it takes to install. Should be a relatively easy install. It's all coming up next. Stay tuned. All right, we're getting ready to do a quick unboxing. In my particular case, two different boxes. This has the brackets, this has the steps. We'll go ahead and move that off to the side and start with this one here. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at these. A pretty flat and very mildly textured painted surface here. The frontmost part has a slight angle to it, and here's the inside track. I believe this is where the brackets are going to go. We'll cover the unboxing of that next. This being an open design, meaning this is not enclosed, this is all hollow out in here. Probably limits the amount of moisture that can get trapped in here. Hopefully this drains out and to the bottom so moisture can't get trapped up in here and rust us out. We'll find it out once we get it installed. Pretty simple design. Moving on to the brackets. Like we got some hardware there. This is one piece of one of the brackets here. This again has the flat finish. This feels a lot more textured than the steps themselves do. Probably exposed the elements probably a little bit more under the truck. Let's go ahead and keep on going here. Out of all that plastic, we have these brackets here. Now it looks like there's some assembly required. Not too unexpected at this price point. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and do the hardware here. Found the instructions. The instructions look pretty straightforward. You have 4 brackets on either side of the truck. That's quite nice because some only have 2 or 3. This has 4. So there's an upper bracket here that mounts to the truck. You have a lower bracket that mounts to the upper bracket, and your board will mount to this here. Flip this around a little bit. Looks like this is a universal bracket, so it'll fit a few different types of steps, but because there's some different bolt patterns here, you might be able to adjust the height to whatever your preference is. We'll go ahead and start the assembly. Now, it really would have been nice had they put some identifying marks to tell you what side is passenger and what side is driver. Now we look at this and yeah, that looks kind of like a D there, except that you go to the other side and you got the same mark there, although that almost looks like a C, maybe a D, not sure. So when you go through this, you'll have to look at the pictures very closely to determine whether you have the driver's side or the passenger side. Under the truck, there's a number of different mounting points. There's a few of them here. We'll determine which ones are the correct ones. Moving over, there's a couple more here, a few more here, and the last few down over there. Now, depending on how new your truck is or if it's had boards before, you may need to go through and pop off some of these little plastic tabs here. And then we'll just take the bracket, line it up with the holes, take our supplied hardware here, and just kind of rinse and repeat all the way around. All right, your upper bracket should look like this, going all the way down there. So here is one of our upper brackets here. You can see the two square holes that are here. This is one of our lower brackets. Now, again, there are different patterns here. So if you want a kind of a higher step, something that you would maybe say a lower profile, meaning that your step is closer to the bottom of the truck here, you could put it here. If you want something that maybe a little more functional, if you're not so worried about it dropping down a little bit, you can certainly move it down a little bit lower. So whatever position you decide with, you'll use the supplied carriage bolts. Now the carriage bolt, hopefully the light can pick it up there, has a square portion here at the top of the head, and that square is designed to go into the square hole here. So I'll go ahead and just pop that through, and this way when you put your nut on the other side here, this part will stay shore up in the upper bracket. For now, I've gone with the middle hole. That gives me just a little bit more drop. Again, you can determine what is best for your particular truck. And we're going to go ahead and tighten these up. All right, we've got our 4 upper and lower brackets in. Let's move on to the step. All right, we've gotten our step, and as you can see, it is upside down here. You're going to need to grab that bag of hardware, grab these bolts, and start to place them in the track here. Now, that's the easy part, because once we do that, we'll have to line those bolts up into that bracket there, and that will probably take a little bit of effort, as it normally does when you do steps like this. 4 brackets, 4 sets of bolts. Don't worry about getting them very precisely positioned, because we've got to flip this over, and then we'll go ahead and start to line them up. So as you go through and you drop these bolts into the bracket, there's no, super secret sauce here. You can do it from the bottom. You could do it like I am here from the top. Just takes a little bit of time and patience. And then the rin, once you go through all the way down, make sure you go back and make sure you didn't take any of the ones you put in out by putting the next set down in. You get what I'm trying to say. Don't put any nuts on it yet, because once you get them all lined up, now we can take this and determine how far this way or that way we want to go with it. Here's just a shot from underneath. You could take the supplied nut here. Bear with me as I'm doing this one-handed. And you just want this just kind of snug. All right, so we've talked about making some adjustments here. Of course, we can move this left or right some. I think I've got this a little bit too far to the back. I'll probably grab a tape measure and measure from the front wheel or maybe from the back wheel. But not only can you adjust this front and back because the brackets are slotted, you actually can take this out away from the truck some or push it back in. Your final resting position is really going to be dependent on your particular need for the truck and how you want it to look and all that good stuff. Once you get these lined up where you want them, just go ahead and tighten them up. Move on to the other side. All right, what's been a moment or so for you has been over a month for me. You can see the truck is super dirty. Like I said, it is winter time out. They've certainly gotten their share of snow, ice, road salt, and just all kinds of stuff. Some of the things that I'm liking about it is this tread pattern here. Getting out in the snow and muck and stuff just kind of rests here underneath. So when your feet get on the top part here, it is not at all slippery, easy to get in and out. Although at the same time, I do wish that tread was just a little taller. If you remember from the install, the bottom section here is hollow, so you can go ahead and stick your fingers up underneath, and it's not collecting any water. Hopefully it doesn't rust things out over time. It also keeps these kind of light as well. They feel pretty solid. There's no issues with them moving around, like the integrity is weakened anyway. Certainly close enough to be able to get to the bed step here. Same thing here in the front. The whole truck's moving before the steps are. All right, guys, in my opinion, the budget steps are fine. They're affordable, they're light, they're easy to install. You can adjust the height. Now, at this point in the game, only having them on for a month, not going to be able to tell the long-term longevity if they hold up after a year or a couple of years, but so far, so good. I recommend them. Again, I'll have a link over in the description. I bought these. I'm not getting anything for it. Just something I want to share with you guys. So if you like this type of content, hit the like, subscribe. Helps the channel out quite a bit. We'll see you next time.